brethren, sisters, bandsmen, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Portadown District LOL number 1, I would like to thank each and every one of you for your attendance at our annual church service and parade to Drumcree Parish Church. Once again, brethren, we find ourselves standing in front of this barrier, preventing us from completing our traditional route from Drumcree Parish Church back to our starting point in Charlton Street. As you are all aware, this part of our parade and church service has not been completed since July 1998. But as I say every year, it is not without the district officers of this fine district putting in a lot of effort and time in seeking a resolution to this impasse. We will not be walking away from this place, and I can assure you that we will continue to work hard to achieve what we desire. On a personal note, can I place on record my best thanks to the district officers for their support and attendance at various meetings throughout the year. As most of you are all aware, we attempt to complete our parade each and every Sunday. A fact, however, that most people in Northern Ireland are not aware of. This has been the case since 1998, when our late district master, Worship McGraw Howard Bracey, said that we would remain on protest until our rights had been restored. Our resolve has not diminished over the weeks, months and years, and no one should be in any doubt. Portadown District is in this for the long haul. We will not be deflected from seeking to achieve our objective. Once again this year, the Parades Commission has not been able to move the situation forward at all. Some people may argue that they do not have the will to move it forward. However, I would respectively suggest that not only do they not have the will, they do not have the ability to start to seek a resolution to this impasse. It is over 5 years since Portadown District stated that it was willing to meet with the GRRC with no preconditions. Has the two Parades Commission been able to get both sides around the table? Of course not, because the GRRC continually prevaricate. We are not yet ready to enter dialogue, is their usual response, or the more common one is a dead duck issue. Does this gathering here today suggest to you that we believe the issue is dead? Of course it is not dead. In determination after determination, the Parades Commission state that dialogue is the only way forward. We hear the great and the good saying that the Orange should sit down with residents. That is exactly what we have been trying to do for the past number of years. Our frustration is all the more significant given the recent developments in North Belfast, where our fellow brethren have indicated their willingness to enter face-to-face dialogue with the national residents in Ardoyne. It is a bold and proactive move, and one that has not gone unnoticed here in this part of County Armagh. We are ready to engage in similar, quiet conversations, but regrettably others continue to be found wanting. The GRRC called for years for Portadown to meet with them. No walk, no talk was their infamous soundbite. But who is not talking now? What have the Parades Commission done about this? Have they taken any steps to encourage the GRRC to get round the table? Have they suggested that the GRRC soundbite should now be no talk, they do walk? Of course not. The Parades Commission is weak and part of the problem. I would suggest to the Secretary of State that the members of the Commission should start to lift their pension by her telling them that they are not fit for purpose. We are also continually being told about this notion of shared space. When we tested the notion of shared space in Portadown, I'm afraid the GRRC and residents groups came up short of the mark. As you all know, we booked the People's Park for a short religious service prior to our mini 12th parade. We publicly stated that there would be no regalia worn to or from the park, and there would be no parade until the start of the mini 12th. What was the reaction? The GRRC and 7 residents groups all felt it necessary to object to a short religious service in the park, so much so that they even went as far as seeking a judicial review, all over a 30-minute religious service. It seems to me that shared space, like so much else in this country, is only on the terms of a nationalist agenda. It is not true shared space. We are ratepayers and taxpayers, and the park belongs to everyone in Portadown, not just one section of the town. By and large, anyone from our tradition who is under the age of 50 probably has never set foot in the People's Park. How our councillors and in particular a couple of so-called unionist elected representatives, believe that spending in excess of £5 million will somehow turn the park into shared space. Beggars belief. The actions of residents as well as SDLP and Sinn Féin would suggest to the unionist family that shared space is only a one-way street. We must, however, brethren, never forget those people who helped to keep the protests going on the Hill throughout the year. Our best thanks must go to Gillian Blakeney for keeping the presence on the Hill going. As usual, there have been some incidents on the Hill over past years, but the resolve of those who maintain